Peacock fans, to another episode of Peacocks on the Prowl. I'm Jim Lowry, and sitting next to me is head coach of the women's volleyball team, Aaron Nelson. Coach, nice to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Coach, big weekend for you guys. You went up to the University of Mary and Minot State. What do you tell us about those matches?
It's a tough road trip because it's, that for anybody in the conference, that's the longest trip for anybody in the conference. And it was finals week, so there's a lot going on. But we went up for a couple important matches that meant a lot for us to get a couple of road wins there. Played really well on Friday against a good Mary team that was hungry for a win. They were same position that we were on Friday, 3-6, and with a new coach, she's got them playing a little bit better style of volleyball, and they played a tough match to start with. We started just a little bit slow, but we're able to kind of fend off. They had a set point against us, but we played really well on defense and sort of kind of cranked up our offense as it went in that first set, and we're able to pull out a tight first set. Second set was kind of ugly between both teams, and we were able to squeeze that one out. And then the third, we really took over the match with our serving and defense, and Taylor Williams had 25 digs that night in 3 sets, and really our block was able to funnel the ball to her, and she did a nice job of handling it. And as a group, our entire defense played real well that day. So good win on the road to start off. And then on Saturday, playing at Minot's always tough because we have to go another couple hours north and play in the Dome, and we were a little bit tired, a little bit leg weary, banged up here and there, but we're able to kind of play our game a little bit better. Also had 9 blocks that night, so the blocking was on. The team also played great defense around the block, and we just had a little more offense than them and ball control than them, and we were able to gut out a win where we weren't playing our best, but it was nice to get 2 3-0 sweeps to kind of save some legs, so we didn't have to go for an extra set here and there, and that'll help maybe this week with 3 matches this week and 1 on the road tomorrow at Winona.
Speaking of the match tomorrow, you're going to have to go on the road to Winona State, which is going to be a big match for you guys. I believe they're one of the teams that's right there in the mix with you guys, right on the cusp of making the conference tournament. What are we looking for out of that match? Yeah,
I mean, that's exciting to have a match this late in the season. That means so much, especially against our rival. And they're playing some good volleyball now. They've cranked it up a little bit here, and they also had 2 wins on the road this weekend. So we're in the same position as they are in the conference, like you said. And we've had a good battle against them the last few years. We've taken them here at home, and they've beaten us on the road a couple of times there. So we're looking to go and play like we did here a couple of weeks ago against them, and we pulled out a 3-1 win a couple weeks ago, and that was some of our better volleyball this season. And it'll be nice to go and see that challenge this weekend. They'll have a big crowd there tomorrow, and it should be, last time we played a really solid match against a good team, and they're still ranked in the top 25. So it'll be a fun challenge in there, Jim.
All right, and this weekend you get to come home. You've got Bemidji State on Friday, and you've got Minnesota Crookston on Saturday. Coming home, what are we looking for in the home matches?
It'll be nice to be back home again after a couple of, 3 games on the road here, and 2 teams that are again struggling just a little bit. They play much better they've played better at home than they have on the road this year so far. But as have all of us, it's a tough conference to go on the road in general, and but both those teams are going to be coming in and looking for, hungry for wins this late in the season. Crookston is still in the mix, for the playoff mix there at some level, and they'll be wanting to see if they can pull a couple out here on the road at Winona and then against us on Saturday.
All right, now, Coach, as we're talking about, it is coming to the end of the season here. The playoffs are what everybody's looking forward to. You guys are right on the edge there. There's, 2 or 3 teams tied for 8th place at the moment. Who are you really looking to step up for your team here to really just drive you guys the rest of this regular season?
Yeah, no, so we're looking to lean on the seniors. We've got 6 seniors on the roster, and they've all had a big role this year, whether it's just been, on the floor contributing, or if it's been, leadership-wise off the floor. In practice, they've been pushing. They've all been competing for spots all season. But we'll look for them to kind of lean on as we, they've been there, they've been around, they've been part of times when we've had, relevant matches at the end of the year like this and playoff matches towards the end of the year. And they've seen those big matches, so we'll kind of lean towards them as we, hit the pressure time here.
All right, and there you have it, Peacock fans. Peacock women's volleyball away on Tuesday against Winona State, and then home this weekend, Friday against Bemidji State, and Saturday against University of Minnesota Crookston. Until next time, Peacock fans, I'm Jim Lowry. Thanks for watching.